Now before we begin, let's talk about the team that I'll be bringing. Let's start off with Kelly the Bear Tick, running Expert Belt with a Slush Rush, Max Attack, Adamant Nature. I have it enough so I can able to outspeed just about everything under the snow outside of the Deoxys speed. The only reason why I'm not opting into more speed is that I'd rather have the firepower than the speed. And look at Beartick's stats. It's not that bad. It's just the typing in general, which I fixed it with Terra Ground this week. With the moves Icicle Crash, Earthquake, Aqua Jet, and Sword Stance. Now with this set in general, I can able to sweep. If I could at least take out Deoxys Speed or at least weaken it, straight up Beartick wins. I have to also make sure that Psychic Terrain isn't up anymore afterwards, because I'm telling you right now, I think Beartick is going to win. With the Terra Ground, I am able to pretty much knock out everything, if not neutral, but guaranteed at +2 Sword Stance. The only two mods that I don't really see I might have a problem with are the mods that are immune to the Earthquake, which are Electros and Charizard. I don't see Charizard. I don't see Charizard being brought, but I do see Electros. So Icicle Crash guarantees destroys a max HP Electros. So with the +2 Sword Stance, so that's pretty good. Aqua Jet is just so I can pick off any mons that are low on HP, or for example, like Deoxys Speed. If I have a +2, well, with the Sword Stance, I should be able to take out like a Deoxys Speed that's below 50% HP. So that's pretty good. So yeah, this is my overall like win con here. Next up, I have Kevin the Slow King. I have Icy Rock here just so I can able to keep the weather going longer for Kelly to sweep. With the move Scald, Ice Beam, Chilly Reception, and Thunder Wave. So Slow King's job is to either burn or paralyze most of the mons. And especially Pokemon that have good speed or potentially of setting up good speed, such as Deoxys Speed, Iron Crown, for like general example. In order for, of course, Kelly to properly outspeed them when the snow is up. And Scald's good. Ice Beam is just for extra coverage, just in case if the Appleton does come and I could able to just chuck in an Ice Beam. It will tank it, but since it doesn't have Terra, it's not going to tank it that well without the Terra option. Pretty much a semi-standard kind of Slow King set that potentially pretty good in this matchup overall. Next up, I got Creed here. Creed's main job here is to tank physical hits. I have heavy duty boots with overcoat as the abilities just so I don't take chip damage from sand, with Foul Play, Roost, Toxic, and U-Turn. Now with Creed's main job is to be the physical check, especially the Houndstone. Houndstone is scary with the last respects. If I'm not mistaken, it's allowed for Houndstone specifically. I was thinking about running Rocky Helmet over Heavy Duty Boots, but I think Heavy Duty Boots is just generally better in this matchup because I want to make sure I'm staying healthy when I'm bringing Manabos back in if hazards are up. So I rather have that than anything else. Toxic is pretty good to break down some of the bulkier mons upon switching. U-Turn's good for momentum, Roots for longevity, Foul Play is just generally good damage since most of my opponent's team are either weak to dark type moves or have a good physical attack stat for foul play to be spammable. I just have to be careful with Primate specifically. And that's pretty much it for Amandus. Amando's main goal is just to be the physical wall and just weaken a bunch of the other mons. Next up, I have Oscar the Great Tusk with leftovers with Earthquake, Knockoff, Rapid Spin, and Stealth Rock. Now you're looking at the set. I know you're wondering, why are you a naughty set with 20 EVs missing? Long story short, that's not what it should have been. It should have been like max, like not max attack, but 20 in attack with the adamant nature. But it is what it is. I'm sticking with it. I don't think it's gonna make too much of a difference. But the general idea is to get the rocks up and remove any form of hazards, especially like spikes and stealth rock. Knockoff is good, so I can able to do some damage on Iron Crown and Indeedee, or specifically the Indeedee, and just get rid of items in general. Earthquake is generally good. I think the only mon that I'll probably have a hard time dealing with using Gray's Tusk is the Electros, but that's just my opinion. I have switch-ins, I have ways of handling it. So I'm not too worried about it. Next up is Stanley, the Klepke with Life Clay. Dazzling spikes reflected in light screen. This mon was going to be Cincino, but after looking at the matchup, I think screens is just generally better for my team, so I can able to survive hits, for Kelly to potentially sweep, and all that good stuff. So, I think that with the help of spikes, I should be able to break down mons that are not weak to Stealth Rock, like for instance Iron Crown, to get some HP down, so that not only am I breaking sashes, I'm also potentially making my sweeper ideally an easier job to handle with the team. So that's pretty much the main goal for Clucky here. And I made it more Spadef because I'm more concerned about getting getting left fielded by Iron Crown and Primarina if they're like set up. And last but not least, I have the surprise attack. I'm bringing Phyllis the Hydrapple with Life Orb, Fickle Beam, Nazi Plot, Earth Power, and Leaf Storm with the EVs I have, specifically so that with a +2 Leaf Storm on a Tyranitar in Sand, max Spadef, max HP, careful nature, I am pretty guaranteed a 1-hit KO. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I destroy it. Now, I do have enough speed, so I can able to out creep the Tyranitar and maybe even Primarina. But like I said, this is an element of the surprise, so we'll see how it goes. But that's pretty much it about the team. We'll see how things go. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the game. Okay, so this game's going to be really tough now. It's going to be hard because Diazi's speed is just so fast. Like, I had other ideas of what I wanted to bring, but I was like, I don't know exactly what I wanted to bring. Oh, we'll see how this battle goes. I had the other option of running Trick Room, but I feel like, I don't know. I still feel pretty iffy about using Trick Room at this early in the season. You know what I mean? Looking at my opponent's team, yeah, it's gonna be a little crazy. At least I don't see the one mon I was actually worried about, which was Houndstone. But at least I have ways of handling everything else here. Greens look really good because there's a lot of setup against my opponent, and I just want to nuke something with Hydrapple. I don't want to start this off. I probably want to lead off with Creed, maybe. Taunt would have been good, but I just didn't know how I felt about Taunt. Looks really good in this game. Alright, let's, I think let's lead off with Creed first and go from there, because I just don't know what should ideally be the lead here. Only Tyranitar, I could bait it out. I could bait and I just go U-turn, I guess, into Oscar and try to get rocks up. Alright, let's see. Skuntank, okay. Not the one I expected. So I'm just gonna go for the U-turn here. Oh, it's faster. Ooh. That's not good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was... sure, but... Alright, unfortunately Oscar's gonna get poisoned. Not something I wanted, but it is what it is. Black Sludge. No good Earthquake switch-ins, though. But I honestly want to get Rapid Spin off. I kind of want to knock off, too. Rapid Spin into knockoff sounds pretty good. If my opponent brings in Primate, that's a little scary. Indeedy, okay. Whoa, that did a lot. Wait, why did that do a lot? Indeedy should have a little bit of bulk, right? Now, I actually don't know if it's going to go for the Psychic move when I have Creed here. I could go into Stanley. Stanley seems safe. I don't know. How much speed do I have? Or... Unless this is a Scarf. Let's just go for knockoff. Let's see. Okay. Terrain Extender, okay. Alright, so how do I handle Iron Crown? Speed, okay. That's good to know. Kevin's my best switch in here. Both Kevin and Stanley, but I think Kevin's just better. I made Kevin meant to handle the Iron Crown. So let's just go into Kevin here. Still did a lot. Oh, that's why, because it was crit. Okay, okay. Let me double check something very quick. I'm trying to remember it. Didn't mean to. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Didn't mean to have that on. Sorry. I'll make sure to cut that out. Okay, so Iron Crown. Have any coverage? As full switch. Do you really want to switch out? I'm just gonna go for the T. Either the Skull is good in general because it just gets me to chip. I think T-Wave's just better for the long run. Okay, I think it's best to go into Creed now and just go for some foul play. But honestly, I just need to weaken it so that Kelly can go through. Alright, let's go into Creed. Attack status, 70-72. Okay, paralysis is good. I'm just gonna say if it is what I think it is, okay, attack and cutter. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Okay, it's not what I think it is. Okay, cool. Alright, I could go back into Kevin. Creed is still somewhat useful because I could still able to handle the. Can I handle the primate that still? Yeah, because I have Phyllis. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna go into. Or should I just stay in and try to take it out? Let's go into Kevin. I feel like Kevin's just generally better here. Yeah, Kevin eats this up beautifully. So I could just weaken it. That's all I have to do is just weaken it. Like, spanning force still does a lot. Okay. Okay, so that's cool. That's good. I could go for it, another Scald again, just to weaken it. Air Slash, okay. Okay, and then let's switch out Kevin, because I want to keep Kevin, alive. Yeah, let's switch out into... I want to keep Oscar. Let's just go into Stanley. And get, try to get some layers of spikes up. Either... No, screens. I want screens, actually. The fact that it still hasn't been paralyzed since the first one surprises me. So I'm gonna go for the light screen. Oh yeah. And I think the best play here has to be to go for the spikes, right? Yeah, spikes might be good. Alright, let's go for the spikes. Just get a layer up. Alright, now I'm going to bring back in Oscar here. I think Earthquake's just best here. I think Earthquake's just best, but I think Rapid Spin is just as good. Yeah, let's go for Rapid Spin here. No Ghost type. The only thing I could probably switch into is probably the Primate. Getting some chip off of Primate is good. That did a lot. Why is it not Eviolite? Because that did more than it should have. Let's just go for Earthquake. Screw it. Oh, okay. I see. That was a crit too, which is interesting. Alright, okay, that explains it. It's Scarf. But now nothing really switches into an Earthquake here. Yeah. So Earthquake at least takes out the Iron Crown here, which is good. Let's see. All I have is the Arctic Speed, Tyranitar, the Scarf Primate, and the Scum Tank. Sucks that Oscar's on the timer. If I had known that my opponent would put some speed into Scum Tank, I probably would have just hard switched out. I want to stay in. I want to just go ahead and just go for it. Because Life Orb, okay. Oh, Sugarfoot. I think Kevin might be the play here. Switch out into Stanley, get the HP back. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Can I get one more layer? I honestly don't think I need another layer. I think we're fine as is. Because... Alright, here's the plan. Here's the plan. Hear me out on this. Go into Kevin. Go for Chili Reception. Go into Kelly. Terra. Sword Stance up whatever's in front of me. And then go ham. Right? I'm trying to think this out now. Hold on. I could be able to save Stanley as a sack. Let's do it that way. Wasn't expecting the taunt. I think that's okay, because I can still... Does it have... It does, okay. What if I just click buttons? Attack spikes are up, unfortunately, so I have to deal with it. Let's just... Earth Power. Yeah. I think Earth Power is just fine. Okay. Good chunk. Switch into Kevin and go for the skull. Sucks being poisoned, but it is what it is. I should just scald here, right? Do I still need Phyllis? Honestly, I don't. I could just swap out. Fortunately, I'm trying to think this through. Sack Phyllis, bring in Beartic, go for the Terror EQ. This makes me think about my overall team, because it's like, yeah, I can able to like do all this stuff, but it's kind of hard without like a generally good grounded poison. Like, don't get me wrong, let's Terra, ground, sword stance up, and then trying to think, is it fast or I'm trying to think this through very quick, because I think sword stance and then earthquake would be good, but I think just pure earthquake is fine. Just in case if my opponent outspeeds me for some reason. If this is like some sort of fast stun tank. It is a fast stun tank. Okay. Good thing Aftermath doesn't work on the earthquake. This is gonna be a little bit tough late game. Maybe I shouldn't have sacked Oscar. How much does Aqua Jet do at this rate? I don't think it's enough. I have to sack something. Trying to keep Creed alive so I don't have to automatically lose to Scar and Primate. I think Kevin is the play here. Then I'll try to Chili Reception. What's up? Tyranitar, Scar Primate, and Dio here. I could try Chili Reception. It could be Taunt Life Orb. Might as well try. Interesting. Brings out the Tyranitar now. I'm telling a bad joke. Now, I gotta know. Beartic. Please, Beartic, please. Double checking. Yeah. Against Tyranitar. Earthquake. Expert. Oh yeah, it definitely KOs. Okay. This has to KO because I'm Terra. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Cool. 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 All right. Deoxys. Speed. Against Vertix. That part. I don't outspeed it. And put it in range of Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet, 24, 27. No, I gotta go back. Let's go in. Okay. I think there is a limelight into this. I think. I bring in Kevin. I go. Yeah. Because all I've seen is spikes and how many more turns? So, oh yeah, I have Icy Rock, so it should extend a few more turns, right? I got plenty of turns. Okay. Prime 8. Ooh, if it's Jolly, I don't outspeed it. Sugarfoot. Just go for Scald, I guess. Okay, we survived. We survived. We survived. Okay. But I think, unfortunately, I might have lost to the Primate. Because I now have to go into Mandibuzz. I don't know what Primate has. Beartic can do 27 to 32 against it. What does it have against Mandibuzz? I survive a close combat. Let's say Ice Punch. Why is it not doing a lot? The screens are not up. Okay. How much does Rage Fist do? At like base 100. Oh, still doesn't do much. So I can just go for the Roost. Yes. Okay. Okay. I think I win. I think I win this. Because if I can force Primate to drop a lot of 8 physical defense, I could just clean up with Beartic if need be. But I honestly think that with this foul play should pretty much knock out Primate. So, please. Okay. That's game. That has to be game. And that's game. GG's, Sven. That was that was a scary game. It did run down to the wire because I was like, okay, I had to make sure I don't lose to Rage Fist. So I did the best I could to prevent that from happening. Yeah, interesting Scarf. I wasn't expecting the Scarf. I was actually expecting like bulky Primate with like Eviolite, a lot of HP, like or defense investments or something like that. And then it allows it to eat up hits, go for bulk up, and like go for Rage Fish, which was the one thing I was truly scared of. Like, I was truly scared of it. But good bring on the Toxic Spikes though. Like that just made me realize that something I need to change on my team in the future, which is the change on Ryan, aka Glimmet, because I'll have to think about it. But yeah, finally something. I didn't get swept, or I didn't like lose. I actually pulled through with a W in the end, but I still think this was indeed a close game. But yeah, I think that man, I'm not only is that I did the best I could, and shout out to Beartick for helping me pull Beartick and Slowking. Slowking was MVP too on this, so GG's. That's pretty much about it. Anyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.